Hey everyone, Diggs here again, helping you out with your fantasy world building. This time we're going to be using a city map. City maps can be really helpful for more specific encounters that you want your characters to run into. To help you figure out what kind of encounters you're going to be running into, let's use some of the other indicators that we used in our previous video: trade and resources. As far as trade is concerned, it looks like there's probably going to be a lot of it. We have access to 2 rivers here, as well as access to the ocean. Because they have high access to trade, they're probably a pretty open and inviting society. As far as resources are concerned, this time around I want to avoid some of those more common things like iron and wheat, and instead let's say that the farmland over here is actually tea. And then the mines are actually going to be clay, and they're going to be mineral dyes. And the reason why I want to avoid those common resources is because I want our adventure to be a bit more colorful. So what do you get when you combine a lot of trade with access to artistic type resources, and you throw in some tea on top of that? Well, you probably get a society of tea drinking artistic hipsters. Now that we've given our city some colorful characters, let's zoom in on a group of adventurers and see what kind of trouble they get into. Here we have Squog, Rabina, and Muscletuck. Let's say the party hears from one of the hipsters that he's tired of his paints being too expensive because a monster has recently come by and made his home in one of the mines. So, of course, the adventurers go into the mine and they clear out the bad guy. After slaying the monsters, the adventurers come out of the tunnel looking like they just participated in the Indian Festival of Colors, Holi. Maybe the citizens of the city are so happy that they commemorate the occasion every year by throwing colors at each other and creating their own holiday like Holi. So as you can see, what we've done here is we created something out of what would otherwise be a generic run through the mines in a generic city, and we turned it into something quite spectacular. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did a lot, maybe think about liking, maybe thinking about subscribing. Just throwing it out there. Alright guys, have a good one.